Hi guys, I'm Sly Guy. Sorry if I look tired. If I look tired, do I look tired? I feel tired. I feel dead inside. In today's video, I want to talk about Animal Crossing. You've heard about that game, right? It's currently the second best-selling game on the Switch and has sold 30 plus million units. Like it or hate it, you can't deny the fact that Animal Crossing is a major success. Now, me personally, I love Animal Crossing New Horizons. I have over 600 hours in the game currently, but I have to admit, I haven't been too invested in the game recently. I pretty much completed all the game's objectives, paying off all my debt, getting a 5-star island, getting all the villagers I want on my island, and etc. There is still more that I could do in the game, but I just haven't had the motivation to do so, and another reason why I stopped playing is simply that the game has been lacking in any major updates for a hot minute. Until now, Nintendo revealed in their latest Direct that we will be getting a whole Animal Crossing Direct. So this can finally be the big update we have been waiting for. Until we get that Direct, I want to talk about some updates I would like to see in Animal Crossing. This is all I can think of at the top of my head, but if you guys have any great ideas I haven't mentioned, feel free to comment down below what you want to see in the game. Also, like the video and subscribe for more videos like this. All the help is appreciated. This is probably going to be a longer video, don't know yet, probably. So get yourself a tasty snack, good beverage, and with that all the way, let's get started. I'll just fire off some quote-unquote smaller updates, at least in my opinion, that can be done to the game to improve it. First, I wish Nook's Cranny sold more items. The store sells 5 to 6 items max a day, and if you're as far in the game as I am, most all of those items are going to be things you already have. If a store sold at least a little bit more, there's a higher chance of getting something I actually need. Also, one item can have multiple variations. For example, you can buy floor lights of multiple colors, but the store only sells one specific color a day or a time. What if you were able to buy any or at least some variations all at once? I think it would make things way more convenient, and convenience is never a bad thing. Crafting was a big mechanic of New Horizons, and of course a lot of people love a good crafting mechanic. I know I do, but Animal Crossing's crafting mechanic isn't perfect. It takes forever to make multiples of the same items. You have to go to the crafting table, select craft, find the item you want to craft, select that item until the game you want to craft it. Then you see a short little cutscene of crafting it, and a short little cutscene of getting the said crafted item. Then you have to do it all over again. Hit yes that you want to craft something. Find the item, confirm it, watch the cutscenes. It is very tedious. I know I said the cutscenes are short, but you have to see them every time. The best example of how annoying of an experience that crafting is for me in this game is when I was completing my fishing decks. I was crafting a fish bait since it's the easiest way to find fish, obviously, and I use a lot of fish bait, hundreds of fish bait to get all of the fish I wanted. It took forever to craft all that fish bait I needed. And the most annoying thing about the experience is I knew it could be so much simpler. Have you ever played Minecraft? It's only the best-selling game of all time. At least I'm pretty sure it's the best-selling game of all time. Maybe it changed. Didn't check it, but I'm gonna say yes. Minecraft has a very simple crafting mechanic. Go to a crafting table, find the item you want, which is easy because it prioritizes items you can actually make. I know you can find there's a little section in Animal Crossing that does that too, but I feel like Minecraft's better. Click on the item twice, and you have your crafted item. And do you want more of that item? Just click it again. Keep on clicking until you either run out of materials or made enough of the item you wanted. No cutscene, doesn't kick you out of the crafting menu. It's convenient. This isn't a huge issue with the game. It's like when I'm putting toothpaste on the good old toothbrush and the toothpaste falls off the toothbrush immediately. It's not really a big deal when it happens, but when it does happen, for a fraction of a second, I could cause a genocide if I had the option. Alright, the next thing I got, this is just my opinion, but I feel like special events that occur over time, like bug-offs, whatever CJ's stupid fishing thing is, heck CJ, nobody cares about him, shooting star events, the Wisp guys showing up, and etc. just don't occur enough. The bug and fish events only happen in specific seasons, and it feels like only one little event happens like once a week. I might be wrong with how these particular events work. I didn't look up the actual rates of events occurring in the game. If that even is out there, I'm sure it is, but still never looked. But just from experience or in terms of I play the game on a day-to-day basis, it just feels like they don't happen enough. So maybe they can increase the rate of these special events. One of the things I really haven't done in Animal Crossing yet is fill up my art museum. But it's an annoying process to do because Red barely shows up on my island, so increasing the chances of him showing up could give me more of a reason to play the game even more. When we got the summer update, we were able to swim on our island. They also gave us new type of collectible items to hunt, being underwater creatures. I think Nintendo should, time to time, expand the collectible pool. More bugs, more fish to catch, more art to collect. Spoiler alert, there is way more different types of bug and fish out there, and it's not very hard to just add a few more critters for us to collect. Isabelle can make the morning announcement saying that Blathers has some news for you. Talk to Blathers, and Blathers will tell you there's been rumors of new wildlife for you to catch, so go catch them. I caught all the fish and underwater stuff I need, and I have like 2 bugs left to catch. I don't know why I haven't completed that yet, but I haven't. But anyways, more things to collect means more things to do, which means more time to invest in your game. Also, adding a couple more villagers wouldn't hurt either. I think they do that already, but still, keep on doing it. Especially Squirrel Girls. You cannot have enough Squirrel Girls. Cute ones specifically. Moving on. The next few things I'm gonna mention are what I think are gonna be the longer or larger updates in my opinion. So if you didn't get your snacks before, what the heck are you doing? If you got your snacks, get more snacks, and don't forget the beverage, stay hydrated. Do you want to know what the most annoying thing in Animal Crossing is, at least in my opinion? This. The online play in Animal Crossing sucks. And when I say it sucks, I don't mean it's laggy or glitchy. I'm saying the way to connect with another player in this game sucks. Like, really sucks. One of the bigger functions of New Horizons is joining other players online or inviting others to your island. So how do you do that? You go to Dodo Airlines, open your gate, invite others based off just your friends list or a code. They'll choose to go to your island, and you wait. You wait for a while. If you're waiting for a visitor, you have to sit through a loading screen that takes a few minutes, which doesn't seem bad, but if multiple people are going to your island, you have to sit through that loading screen every time. I used to stream Animal Crossing frequently, and every time I would open up my island, it can take like 20 minutes just for everybody to get on the island. Oh, did I also mention if you talk to a villager, talk to others through the phone chat, go through your items, purchase items, look under the phone, change your outfits, run on the bulletin board, catch a bug or a fish, you prevent others from joining your island. That's right, people. Before people can even get to your island, you almost have to stop playing the game and do nothing until you get to watch that beautiful loading screen. Now, this really isn't a problem if only one person is going to your island, but if I'm streaming, multiple people are joining my island, and the more people who join my island, the harder it is to have everybody stop playing the game. Now, you could argue that that is a flaw of people rather than the game itself. I still don't think a game should prevent you from playing the game just so somebody can join your island. It's no better for the person who is trying to join the island either. You are the one joining the island. You talk to the dodo, tell him you want to travel, some loading will happen, and if you can't join, the dodo tells you, sorry, there's some interference, somebody must be on their Nook phone. Seriously? How does someone on a tiny, almost deserted island, thousands of miles most likely away from the plane, prevent you from flying to the island? Anyways, if you do get denied travel, you have to keep trying it again until you're able to join the island. You could end up doing this once, twice, 5 times to 10 times, and more until you either give up or finally get to fly to the island. Also, if one person ends up disconnecting somehow, it can end up kicking everybody out of the island, and it closes your gates, so you have to go through all of that pain all over again. Once again, I know that this is only an issue if multiple people are joining your island, but still, I find it very unnecessary for you to almost just not be able to play the game for people to join your island. I also forgot something else too. If you buy stuff or farm certain items, catch a bug or a fish on another person's island, you could lose all of that stuff if you leave incorrectly or there's a disconnect from somewhere. You can lose all the stuff you got. I caught my first oarfish on somebody else's island, and after I left, I lost it. I was angry. Unfortunately, I don't see the change to online play being changed at all. I don't see that happening. It's just something I had to rant about and get off of my chest. You know what I'm saying? So we can finally get to another update, because if we don't, I might have an aneurysm. One of the biggest things to do in Animal Crossing is to interact with different villagers you meet throughout your journey. There are hundreds of different villagers you can talk to, and you can give them stuff, like a maid outfit to all of your squirrel girls. I don't have a problem, by the way. I don't have one. I don't. Anyways, you can hit them with nets. That's something. Did I say you could talk to them already? The point I'm getting at here is you don't really interact with your villagers that much. You can talk to them every day, give them stuff. Sometimes they'll be sick, that's rare. Sometimes they get fleas, which is disgusting, but you hit them with a net to catch a flea. A super rare interaction is you can play hide and seek. There's where the villagers hides an item underground and you can find it. Sometimes you see them interact with other villagers, but I still think more can be done. Have you guys heard of Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival? It's okay if you haven't, because it was an absolute disaster of a game. It was a Mario Party clone, but unlike Mario Party, where you're playing a minigame between every round, so you don't have to deal with a boring board game for an hour and a half, you're just playing a boring board game with a rare minigame thrown at you here and there. But the minigames were decent. Now, where am I going with this exactly? Well, I came up with a little feature that I like to call playdates. Yes, playdates. I know that term is a little childish, but it fits Animal Crossing, and I honestly can't think of a different word or term to use at the moment. So if you have one, please let me kindly let me know in the comments below. Also, shut your mouth. Anyways, what's a playdate exactly? Well, it'll go something like this. If you're in a high enough friendship with a villager, you'll be given the option to ask them if they want to have a playdate. They say yes, then you tell them what you want to do. They'll say let's do something that involves a ball. You find the ball, give it to them, then you play a short little mini game together involving the ball. So like a high score basketball or a soccer mini game. I personally can see a ton of potential and a lot of adorable interactions with a feature like this. And it's another cool thing you'll be able to do with your villagers. You can't tell me you won't want to play a fun little mini game with Marshall. Everybody loves Marshall. Now, this is my final update idea I have for New Horizons. I have to give huge props to Nintendo when it comes to the island customization in New Horizons. You have so much creative freedom and so many different ways to decorate your island. My only complaint is, I got so many ideas, but not enough island. But what if that changed? There's a feature in this game that lets you travel to different islands. You can find resources that you might not have been able to get from your own island, like various fruits, for example, or you can meet new villagers on these islands if you meet all of the right requirements there. But what if you're able to buy these islands and customize those islands as much as your original island? Now, there will be some restrictions for this option, obviously. You will only be able to do this if you're paid off all your debt and have reached the villager limit on your regular island. And also, these viable islands will be about half the size, and let's say can only hold like 4 or 5 villagers. However, with those restrictions, the possibilities you can achieve because of this are almost endless. You want to add a new theme on your island but not enough space? You can do it on your new island. You have a new villager you really want but don't want to kick any of your old ones out? Invite them to your mini island. You could get so much more out of your game if this option was available. And I would be so excited if an update like this actually happened. Well guys, there you have it. Those were all the updates that I got for you for Animal Crossing. Honestly, this video was way shorter than I thought it would be. It's like not even 20 minutes, and I'm at the end of it. Maybe it's because I wrote a script. I actually kind of wrote a script here. I got a script on my phone that I actually made before I even did this video. So I knew what to say, which is good sometimes, which is good. So tell me what you think about these updates. Am I being too unrealistic? Or do you think some of these updates even have potential? Let me know what updates that you can think of in the comments down below. Let me know if you like videos like this. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. I'm Sly Guy, this is Bye Bye.